So assuming these 100 men in this room didn't actually have 5 minutes to interact with either of you, and they were making appraisals on your physical appearance, which of the two would outcompete?
The guys would choose younger and hotter physically wise.
Yes.
But this is not how I feel like about myself. That's where my question is. Is it how others would judge me or how I judge myself?
All right, okay. And did we go around the table? I'll just move it on. Going around the table, better looking in 10 years' time?
Can I ask her one question first?
Go ahead.
I'm just like lost because we work in matchmaking. So maybe I don't know. Our industry's pretty small. We generally do things the same. Usually you present a profile of a woman with photos and a bio. And if the man is not attracted, he's going to pass. I don't care if I say to him, oh, but she's a great person. She's done a lot of growth. He doesn't care. He's like, cool, I'm not attracted. So
Absolutely.
like you can say all this, but like,
to put it
come
in
on.
the shell, to make the shell, that's easy. That's like what our makeup, hair, right clothes, like Nick posted this statement there. That's easy. How can you transform the personality? You can't in 1 hour.
So when you've presented a woman to one of your clients and he says, I'm not attracted, when you say she's a great person, has he ever changed his mind?
I can make any woman look beautiful on the outside in a matter of hour. That is
yeah, but you didn't
easy.
answer me. Has he ever changed his mind when you said she's a great person and she's done a lot of growth?
I do not present my females based on just personality. It has to be a combination. So I was talking about the
if a guy passes on photos, do you try to convince him and say, like, if he and you say, oh, she has a great personality, has he ever changed his mind?
That is a bonus because, as you know, I mean, there is.
Has he ever changed his mind
about whether
going
he
on the
her,
date or not?
If she was actually great as a person.
If he wasn't attracted, he said, I'm not attracted. And you're like, well, she's grown a lot. She's a great personality. Has a client ever changed his mind?
You cannot change man's mind. Men cannot visualize. Men need to. They are making a decision on what is in front of them. So, but if I put the makeup on that girl, put the right clothes, and that it will be completely different.
He's still not changing his mind.
In my 30
years,
you
make the girl hotter. You mean make the girl hotter, then you can change the mind?
Yeah,
if you put the makeup on the girl, if you style her hair, if you put the right clothes on her, she definitely will get a couple of points. Definitely.
Yeah, no. I get it, but think about what your argument is here, right? Your argument is literally her argument. You're saying, so if you make the girl hotter, she's going to be more appealing, right? That's the
but men, yes, they are making choice based on what is in front of them. Men cannot visualize what she can be if you put the makeup on her and style her hair.
They just don't give a shit, right? They don't care.
Men,
if they said no, they said no.
What is the potential they're looking for? They're looking for the potential of good mother, right? Good homemaker, things like that.
No.
Here's the things they don't usually care
and that's
about.
where
They don't usually
personality
care about your
matters.
career trajectory. They don't usually care about your girl hobbies. They usually don't give a shit about any of that, right? They don't care about any of that. They care about kind of some feminine qualities and then how hot you are. It's not rocket science really for men.
They care about base, the core. The core, that's what I'm talking about. If the woman has a core, core on the inside. Is she gonna be
like
But you just said initially he's gonna pass if he's not initially attracted. So the argument doesn't.
To make someone attractive, that's easy.
It's not easy if the guy look, men have types, okay? I have clients, they have all different types, all right? I have 2 clients right now. Their type is tall, beautiful, curvy, blondes. That's what they're attracted to. They're like, don't present me anyone else that doesn't look like this, and then I'd love to know about her. Then I have another guy, he's into very slender, size 2, brunette, exotic looking women.
And what is your strategy you are using for those type of guys as a matchmaker?
I'm going to present them the women that look like that, and then based on their personalities, like who would be the best match. But ultimately, we can't change a man's type. And actually, I encourage you to be with a man whose type you are. It is the best case scenario for you.
So you gave a man just physical look, what he's looking for. I give
him a profile to read and about her and tell him about her, and I know her.
I have clients who are plastic surgeons, and those are the most freaking difficult ones, that they have to have a certain symmetrical face, symmetrical
so you know what I'm talking about. So you can't be like, I feel this way, and I'm going to be more attractive in 20 years. Like, that's not societally accurate.
When we're talking about the type of relationship that I create as a matchmaker, I create fulfilling and loving relationship. I look at the end result. result.
I understand
okay?
you want to create
To-
that, but I think you're lying to yourself about the
I am
initial
creating
stages
that.
of our process, which is a man has to be initially attracted to give a fuck.
Absolutely. But I'm saying it's easy to do. That one is easy.
That's not easy.
To create. To
You're
make
saying
a
you can
woman
change her?
beautiful.
I can put makeup on her? No.
That's easy, but
All right, I mean-
personality, you cannot change
No.
that. So I'm looking at the core of the person because I know the physical look I can entice very easily. Very easily.
Even
But
if
I
he
look-
passes and says no initially, I'm not attracted to this woman. You think you can present him the same woman a month later with makeup and clothes? And
Absolutely,
he's gonna say,
I've done
no.
it. Try it.
No.
Try it.
I'm not going to
war
try
of
it.
the
I'm
matchmakers.
It works.
good. I'm good. I'm not going to try
It's
it.
And
the
men,
war of
they
the
would not even,
matchmakers. No.
they could not
Brian,
even
what do you
imagine that
think?
this is the same person.
Brian,
I'm
what do you
like,
think?
this is the girl you
They're
said
gonna find
no
out
to.
eventually.
What do I think about?
If she
What's-
presented you a woman and you passed, you're just like, no, I'm just not initially attracted. I'm sure she's a great person, but I'm not initially attracted.
And then I created different pictures. I put the makeup on her. I put the right clothes on her.
He hates makeup. He's saying no.
I style her hair and so on. And I show him the same woman, different photos. He will not even know it is the same girl. But I am.
So you're-
Always honest with my clients. I say, okay, but this girl you actually initially pass on. This one you said no to.
Well, how
Yeah.
substantial? I mean, look, a woman could, in terms of her presentation, when it came to like how she, her look, her whatever, she could change it, and then the appraisal could change. But I
It is
mean,
not about
to be
appraisal.
charitable, but then generally speaking, yes, I would agree here that I mean the initial appraisal's probably going to be consistent with any secondary appraisals.
The core of the person, that's what matters. To change the outside, that's easy. But if that's what I asked you the question, like she is gorgeous on the outside and ugly on the inside.
Men do care about your core.
Yeah, we care
but
about it.
only when they're initially attracted and they get to know you.
But what I'm saying, that initial attraction to entice it, enhance it in a woman is easy. Same with men, by the way.
You can enhance it, but you can't change a man's type. So, in my opinion, if my client passes, I'm going to respect that. That's not his
I'm
type.
not saying
and
about
I'm gonna
changing
move on.
the
I'm going to show him
type.
someone else.
I'm not saying about changing the type.
All right.
Well, anyways, maybe we can come back to it later.
I'm happy to answer.
So, better looking in 10 years, did we leave off?
Yeah, we left off with me. No, I'd love to be, but no.
Yeah.
And that's why, ladies, you have to marry an older husband with an age gap.
There you go.
Yeah, because then you're always the young hot one to him.
How old's your husband?
He's only 8 years older than me.
Oh, that's not
But
too
no, it's not crazy. But I do think you need some sort of a gap. Like you'd be surprised, women say no to me all the time. They won't even date someone 10 years older than them. They're like, I don't like that. Like if they're 40, they won't go out with a 50-year-old. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding. So you need a gap. Like I'm not for women even dating younger men. Like you can do it, you can have fun, you can be that girl, but ultimately, I mean, I don't think it's good for your self-esteem. Like I know in my relationship, I'm always like the young, hot, pretty one, and that's how I feel. And I think you
Right.
should marry older.